Alright, what's good? I go by Stoner. Spell that with all capital letters if you don't mind, and if you do mind, then just don't spell it at all. I come from the all caps clique. I guess it's not really a clique, it's more of a mindset that a group of people decided that they were going to adapt to their lifestyle and just live a better life. We make music out here in Shaolin, aka Staten Island, in case you don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much who I am. So the music, honestly, it just started that I used to get high and freestyle with my nigga Gob, and we just decided, like, you know, it sounded good, let's put out a mixtape and see if people like it. So we put out the High Grade mixtape on 4/20 of 2011, and I got a good buzz from that, so I just kept going with it, and people just like what I'm doing now, so I'm gonna just keep doing it. Alright, to date I put out High Grade 1, 2, and 3. Those are all completely out right now. Also an album called Dark Side de la Soul, which came out my birthday, August 10th of 2011. And in 6 days, maybe, for Christmas, there's going to be another album out. It's going to be called Dark Side de la Stoner E Dash.
Alright, word.
Yeah. I got a couple alter egos in there, but I'll let y'all figure that out. Well, I don't want to give too much information on the alter egos, but Dash is pretty much just everybody's inner asshole, but more so mine. I feel like people put up a front sometimes and they try to be nice in situations where you're not supposed to be nice. And Dash is just an asshole all the time. So it just goes to show you that you can just be an asshole sometimes because it helps you get shit done.
Smoking weed, staying up at night, fucking kids play tricks. I hope you're puffing right and fucking throwing Syrians, especially the bluffing type. Cause I just wanna fucking fight.
Honestly, the only thing at the end of the day that keeps me going, that keeps me making music, is just the fact that I get support from people that I have never met before. That there's people on Twitter and on Facebook and other social networking sites that just like what I'm doing and just fuck with it and rep all caps for me, and I've never actually sat down and had a conversation with them. So people like that are the reason that I make music, because I fuck with them and they fuck with me.
Smart, don't try us. We're not cheese, but the cheese ride by us. You see how we smoke?
Alright, cool. Everything that I put out in terms of a complete project all has a different feel. Like the high grade mixtapes are for you to sit down and for you to just smoke a couple L's with your friends, hopefully more than a couple. But my Dark Side albums, they're more art, I would say, in the terms that I put a lot of work into it to make it feel a certain way. The first one was just supposed to give a really weird vibe, but this album that I'm working on now is more of like a gritty, I'm the stoner, but don't fuck with me kind of vibe. But also there's all that weed smoke that you guys like. I just feel like once I started smoking, my life has been different in the terms that my mind is more open to what's going on around me, and I don't feed into, you know, the media and bullshit that's going on that they want you to pay attention to. I feel like weed smoke helps you decipher what's real and what's not. So that's why smoking is really important to me. Plus it's fucking fun. So you can't beat that.
Just smoke, it makes no sense to ration. Me and sober be clashing, so I don't give a fuck. There's no way that's happening. Top secret, smoking and rapping.
I think that constantly, and when I'm not high, I wish I was high. In fact, if I could just live life and just not have to worry about being sober, that would be perfect. But this is some shit that I just think about regardless of whether I'm high or not. But when I am high, I feel like my mind is just putting things together that I don't see when I'm sober.
I guess I had a long day. I get the stupid kush, I get the strong haze. So if I wanna smoke, then I'm gon' blaze. I do not care what the law says. I roll raw J's, keep one on me always. And they fat, I got hotbox a hallway.
So all caps from the ground up is just that I decided that I was gonna be the stoner and I was gonna spell it in all capital letters. But then I realized if I could be the stoner in all caps, then I could just be Tim in all caps, and I could apply that to my life. So pretty much what all caps means to me is go big or go home. It means if you're gonna do something, do it the way you want to do it and stand out. Don't worry about what other people are doing. It also means that while you're standing out, you're gonna get noticed more often, because if you see a billboard and another billboard directly next to it, and one of them is written in lowercase letters and one of them is written in all capital letters, regardless if they say the same thing, your mind is looking at that all capital billboard first. And that's what we try to do. We try to stand out and we try to make you look at us first before you try to, you know, look at anything else that's going on in the music world. And we just apply that to just music right now, but it could be applied to anything. You could put all caps into if you're working on your car, if you're working out at the gym, if you want to, you know, have an all caps relationship with somebody, you know, you put your all into that relationship. You could apply all caps to anything. And that's what that means to me. And pretty much it just blossomed into what it is now. And we make music. Yeah, we're trying to start a clothing line. We're trying to just, there's a lot of things that are on our plate right now that is just all caps related. Well, we just did a show last month. I don't even remember the exact date because we were all drunk. But we just did a show last month at a sports bar in Annandale on Staten Island. That was pretty cool. But we're doing another show that I'm actually really proud of at Webster Hall on January 13th, and we're gonna go rock that place out. Past that, we don't really have too much lined up, but it's coming. It'll get there eventually. Other things that we have planned, I have a joint album in the works that might go on iTunes if everything works out the right way. So hopefully I get some support from that. And other than that, it's just music that's going to be coming out of us in the year 2012. That's going to be our year. So
that
just like RZA, now I'm pissed and that shit's evident. Way more than I ever been, so I'ma kill a beat and then dispose of all the evidence. I could use a chill pill to somewhere have an elephant. Bitch, you are irrelevant unless you say you're hella Tim.